time to meet a local immigration lawyer who says she's living the American dream and wants to help you do it too. Andrea, it is so lovely to meet you. And you came to America in 2012, and from what I've read, decided to become an attorney, open your own practice. I mean, sounds like the American dream.
It is the American dream.
In your opinion, what is the American dream?
Hard work. I think I would define the American dream with hard work, determination, passion, and of course, sacrifice.
So let's talk a little bit about this process of immigration, because it can be a touchy subject these days. It can be a long and daunting process. So from your perspective, what do we all need to understand about the process of coming to the United States?
Well, it depends. I do practice immigration law, and there are different options, but not everyone applies to those options. So we have to be very, very specific on what could be the option for certain people. In my case, I said lucky enough to have the opportunity to come here and start from scratch, which is a bless, but it's also the hard part of the process, because you have to start with the language, and nobody knows your name, nobody knows who you are, so you have to build that network. So it has been a long process, but rewarding, and I love it.
So what can you share with others about really just putting in that hard work? Because I think we all have big dreams. Some of us don't know where to start or how to just maintain and keep the energy going. Do you have advice for others who are on similar paths?
I would say knowing why you want something. And that's the key, because if you don't know why you want it, you just do things to please other people or because you feel like you have to do it. In my case, I knew that my why was I want to be what I used to be back home. I was a lawyer back then. I wanted to be a lawyer here. And that helped me motivate it even in the days that were really hard, the days that I was tired, the days that I wanted just to drop everything off and leave everything. So my advice for people who want to achieve something in a different country is persistence. Keep going.
Where exactly was home for you?
Venezuela.
Okay, so what is that like, just packing up and leaving everything you know and coming to just chase a dream?
Everything in 2 suitcases. You know, the good, the bad, you just have to be selective on what you're gonna bring to that new home. But I would say that one of the things that helped me from the very beginning is that I love this country. You have to love the country that it's opening the arms to you so that you can achieve what you want.
What advice would you give to younger generations? You know, as adults, we think we have it all figured out sometimes, even though we're
still trying to figure it out.
I know, we're always learning. But I think sometimes it's the younger generation that thinks they know more than we know. I mean, what advice would you give these young entrepreneurs?
One of the things, be selective with the people around you, with your time. Because sometimes we waste time surrounded by people that are not contributing, teaching you something, or helping you achieve what you want. So that would be my first advice. The second advice, of course, don't give up. I mean, there are gonna be days where you feel like you just don't wanna keep going, but those are the days that you need to focus more. And third, remember your whys.
Remember the whys. That is great advice. So if somebody wants to maybe reach out to you to retain your services or just learn from you, because you seem like you have a passion for helping others, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you and learn a little bit more?
My social media is entirely open. I like sharing who I am, my story, my work. So that's a channel to reach out. Of course, my website, which is my name and last name, law.com. And of course, you can just call my office, and I'm always there. That's like my second home.
Okay, well, when you think about the future, you seem like somebody who's not stopping or slowing down. Anything we can look forward to? Anything big happening that you're working on?
Keep learning. You know, when you come to this country, you don't know anything about the system. So one day I'm learning about marketing, another day I'm learning about taxes or accounting. So I keep learning so that I can keep growing as a professional and as a woman.
Well, I was born here and I still don't understand all the taxes.
We're in the same page then.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
for
time.
having me.